Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Icarus Live. That's right. And we're going to hope that today's a lot better than Saturday, because that was a mess. That's right. Today we gotta make some cash, people. We need some cash money. Because the recovery time is going to be so painful. Anyway, we need a little bit of fix me up there. Well, I think in some parts Nightbot's going to be a bit laggy, because he's calling external files, right? So, for example, like when we ask 8-ball questions, 8-ball's a little slow to respond sometimes because the answers aren't in Nightbot itself. We have the 8-ball. Nightbot has to call an external file to get the answer to then come back to 8-ball, and that's why it's a little laggy, right? Nightbot has a 400 character limit. So if you want to use more than 400 characters in your command structure of Nightbot, you have to store that off-site and then call it in. That's why, like a lot of this fancier stuff we do with Nightbot, he's a little slow on the pick-me-up. That's just the way he is. I am way off today. I'm way off. Big thanks to recent subscribers before we get started, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, to live chat, including Mr. Johnson. And, of course, 8-ball and Nightbot and all the things. Because, I mean, you know, it works sometimes, right? It is what it is. And, of course, to all those who watch later on, I appreciate that very much. So, the story goes, Saturday was basically messy. It was a disaster. Is one way to put it. It was not good. It was not good. You know, we lost a lot of equipment. We lost a lot of stuff. We lost a lot of time and effort. There was just a lot of loss. There wasn't a whole lot of win there, right? So we got to make up for some of that. And that means today we're going on a few quick runs of our favorite speed walking map to get us a few exotics and get some cash together. Did I find the future? Well, no, I am actually taking a side turn to go do a side mission on Saturday around the volcano area, and unfortunately, it did not go well. It did not go well. I did post. I know you don't use Discord, but I did post a link to that stream on Discord, and I am going to. Wow, stream deja vu. I swear I've seen stream 7 before. Yeah, you know, I'll bet you have. Yeah, well, today we're not even doing that map, so we're okay. Because I mean, that was I hope it's all good in the neighborhood, Pros. You betcha. So listen, we're just going to do we're just going to pretend Saturday. I mean, Saturday existed and it was messy. But we got to make some of that cash back. We got to get some speed running in. All right. So let's select character. We're gonna do some speed running. Okay. So new mission. We're going to Olympus for this, and of course, deep vein extraction is the speed run map of choice. Now, the nice part about this is that the latest update has actually added a few cash to this. First of all, you'll notice we're back up to a $150 reward for this mission, which is awesome, because now it's worth something.
The are expanding their footprint on Icarus.
Yeah, I bet they are.
And looking for experienced people.
Yep.
They think they've got a lead on some exotics.
Saul, you sound good.
The latest units cleared you to start hunting. Congratulations.
Thanks, Saul.
Time to see what you can dig up. What do you say?
Okay, I'm going to. So deep vein extraction is the mission you need to do in the game to start the exotics storylines. And the other thing is that all future maps that you play on after doing this mission allows you for random exotics to appear in caves. Now, we also do this mission to speedrun it. Let's call it speed walking it, all right? Because things have changed a little bit. But the latest update, 1, did bump up the reward a little bit, back up to $150. We like that. Second, exotics are now worth more in the mining stage, right? So each one was worth about 15 at one time. Each exotic rock was worth 15, and there are 4 exotic rocks on this map, so that was 60 exotics. They then dropped it to 12, which stinks, because then you were only getting about 48 out of the 4 rocks, but they have now bumped it up. I had 72 from 3 rocks, I think, last night. I don't know what would that be. That's like over 22 per one. I mean, that's actually really good. So they've increased the yield again on these rocks, and they're paying a little more for this mission. But the mission is a little tougher. So, there is the downside. So here's all my stuff. I still can't touch it. I can't get it for another 3.5 days. All my stuff is on that crazy volcanic world. I can't get it for another 3 days, no matter what I do. So we have to take my old stuff. So we're gonna put the old equipment on. Yeah, let's do that first. Of course, we spent a lot of money here, right? I mean, we totally lost my first round of equipment because it wasn't insured at all, which is bad, right? So, I mean, we lost my good pick, we lost my good bow, my good knife, we lost my good armor, we lost the modules, we lost my air tank, my water tank, we lost all the tank. It was a disaster, people. It was a disaster. It did not go well. But the other 2 times we insured it, but they are still trapped down there for almost another 4 days. You notice I did buy a new air tank. I did buy a new water tank, and I have been doing this speed run a couple of times already to test it out. And sure enough, you'll notice these are full because, hey, I can do that. Of course, we're going to take my knife and my bow because reasons. I don't have any modules, and I'm not buying any more mass dampener modules. I don't see any point in that. That does mean it's a little slower to do the speed run without the mass dampeners, but we will take the A-lift module just to have it. And where's my pickaxe? Axe. Yeah, I want this axe, and I want this pick. There we go. We're good to go. So with that, all the things, we're going to confirm the loadout. We're a little light on supply, and but that's fine. The whole point of this is just to get in there. Let's get some money, because we got to rebuild some of my reserves. I blew over 2,000. I think it was 2,000 exotics, and almost $3,800. 3,800 of them space bucks. Oh, man, it did not go well. Saturday was tough, wasn't it? Saturday was a tough day. Oh, my bad. I know. I should have turned down the sound. All right, there we go. I mean, we don't want to turn down the sound too much because you want to, we got to get ready for Saul's big speech when we land here. But they did change the landing sites on this as well. So I crashed into a bunch of trees when I landed the other day. So that was a mess. That was messy. I jumped off the rocket to be stuck in a bunch of trees. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. It's going to be fine.
Once the assembly got after it,
oh, I'm right down here at the lake.
Nothing could stop them.
Yeah.
And now, here we are.
Here we are.
They've marked a zone on your map.
Did they?
Supposed to be an exotics vein thereabouts. But it won't be there long.
Oh, I see it crashed into trees again.
If I were you. And try not to come back empty-handed.
Yeah, so you'll see now, I don't know what they've done with the landing zones on these things, but they're just crashing in the trees everywhere. And it makes quite the mess. Because you can get stuck in them suckers really easy. Where am I exactly? I am on the lip, right? Oh, we are actually on the far side of this. Let's get on over here. Yes, we will send. I must admit, I was really disappointed in that because I had like 400 exotics ready to go and left them all behind. Oh man, yeah, we'll send them up. Yeah, we'll send them up. One of the things we have to do is we have to set up a mini cave base anyway. So, that's just that's pretty standard. We'll set up a mini cave base. The cave. I only need 7 iron and 7 copper to get the sign anyway. So, and in fact, this mission specifically states that you have to make that sign, so you can't actually it's not like you would forget. Dude, we're not getting very lucky here. Yeah, give me a piece of rock. You know what you also haven't done? Collecting anything. Holy smokes, Max. Is this the first time you've done this speedrun or what? Is this the first time playing the game? Well, you would have thought so on Saturday. Gee whiz. What a disaster. Can you make a bow and arrow now? See, I would usually make an axe, right? Which means I would have been forced to remember that. But, see, because I'm bringing my own axes now, that's a thing. Yeah, give me that. All right, give me that. All right, let's go. Come on, wolf. Where are ya? Where are the wolves at? I don't want the rabbit. Where are the wolves at? Yeah, come on, let's go. Wow, no wolves here anywhere. And why am I not? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That would do it. Yeah, that's the only problem between playing Starfield and this is, of course, the F key is the key of choice here, and in Starfield it's the E key. So, of course, remembering to switch between E and F all the time is pretty intense. So it does get tricky sometimes. Come on, I need a wolf or two. I need a bunch of creatures, actually. Yes, you. Excuse me. Yeah, whatever. Sit down. Look, I haven't got time to talk to you about this. No stringy meat. You cheap bum. Whatever. Anyway, we can make these now. Yep, go. Switch to this. Switch to this. Switch to that. Let's go. All right. All right. So we gotta find a few more animals. I mean, you know, if we're not gonna get any stringy meat, then we're gonna need a bunch of other meat. Baby deer, another wolf. All right, well, let's try the wolf. Excuse me. Yep. My bad. Oh, my bad. I thought I had you dead. Would you die already? I haven't got time for this. Gee, it was already 10 in the morning. No stringy meat. You cheap bum. Whatever. Okay, well, let's just keep going. We'll keep going. Unfortunately, past here, there isn't a lot of wolves in this next section. The occasional bear shows up, but it's not very exciting. Well, I mean, unless he gives me T-bone steak, then it's exciting. All right, but if no T-bone steak, no excitement. Let's see. I'm just kind of checking the hunger meter. I think we're okay there. What are you? You're a rabbit. So again, we don't have any lift modules, which means we, I will have to monitor that. I will say, I think they've actually did a modification here, though. The stamina meter, I'm actually almost able to keep the stamina high on flat surfaces without the modules. I think they've actually, look at that. Look at the stamina meter right now. Stamina is staying constant, and I am not using a single module for this. So I think they've actually done a tweak to stamina where you can actually, almost probably keep that level. So it's possible that I won't need to use 3 modules in the future. Maybe only 2 modules plus a KG module or something, which would actually be really nice. I always like having more inventory slots. Oh, them stupid new horses. Okay, so we should talk about these guys. Yep. So, this map has a new creature. Horses. Guess what tries to beat you up all the time? Horses. Look at them. Look at them. I'm not even close to this guy, and he's going to attack me. Watch this. He is going to lose his mind. Here he comes. Yep, here he comes. Look. Yep. Hello. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they're deadly. They are. Yeah. Listen. Juvenile. I think you can actually tame the juveniles and then possibly ride them one day. This could be very exciting, but the parents are nasty. You can't go anywhere near the horses without being attacked. It gets very. Look, there's another one right there. Look how far I am away from that guy. He doesn't need to know where I am. He doesn't need to know anything about me. I mean, the wolves are fine. Yeah, come on with me, wolf. Yeah, come with me. Yeah, no, I need you to come out here in the sunlight so I can see you. Don't you dare nibble my feet. Oh, double wolves. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're down. There we go. See, if I can see them, I can see the bop them on the head, but it's hard to do that in the dark, right? Okay, no stringy meat from you. You're a bum. What time is it? 10:52. And no string... Whatever. Okay, what is it with creatures today and not providing me the second meat source that I'm looking for? Like, are y'all cheap or what? Okay, so... Well, we'll keep an eye out for a goat. Is that a horse? Yes! Gee whiz! I hate them things. I mean, I must admit, I'm really not enjoying the new horses. They're very... I mean, they got super sensory perception, which I don't understand that at all. I mean, their sensory perception is way better than wolves, and at the same time, they are violent. Do I still have my skill bonuses? Well, I have some skill bonuses. I'm not wearing... So the suit I'm wearing is my old suit, right? I don't have my blue suit. I have my older brown suit on. And this suit does have some bonuses. It does have a cold and heat resistance, just like the blue suit did. It's not as good, but it's not bad either. I mean, this suit was the top of the line until he brought out the two new suits. And it is actually a pretty good suit overall. So, like for example, if I was a new player playing this game, like this suit, this nano suit, right? This nanio suit is actually a really good suit until you can afford the blue suit. And it is good enough that we're going to do all right on it. So that's a nay on the horses. That's right. It is. No horses. Yeah, go away with the horses. What are you? You're a rabbit. The way you're running, you're a rabbit. Yeah. So I do have my bonus. I do have some bonuses. I mean, I still have all my talent bonuses and stuff. That never went away, right? And because I am using like this slightly older armor, I am still getting stamina regen and stuff like that. That is the nice part about this old suit. It actually comes with a lot of stamina bonuses, so that's actually a good deal. So even though I don't have the modules, it is making up for that. And because I did recraft the pickaxe and my other materials, I actually have a fair amount of what I need to do most missions. Yes, I just wasn't going to recraft the armor and stuff because that was just kind of a... I've now recrafted that blue armor like 3 times, lost a set of it, and it's expensive. You don't want to be just recrafting this stuff. Oh, come on. Why aren't you guys giving me any extra meat today? Okay, here comes the goat. Look at this guy coming in here. You had better give me the meat I want. Boom! Come on, alternative meat source. Let's see it. It's already 11:35, dudes. Oh, come on, gee whiz. Whatever. Well, you better get over to this cave. You got to get this thing stuff cooking. If nothing else, you at least get this one meat cooking so you can do something with it. Is that a rabbit? Yes, that is a rabbit. That's a deer. Okay, we have double deer here. Baby deer, mama deer. Oh, no, that was a goat. Yeah, and he's going to run away. The deer's a waste of your time. Okay, he's a bigger goat. He's stuck. Oh, darn it. He was stuck. Until he was unstuck. Boy, he's gone. He's gone. I'm not getting that guy back. Whatever. Look, you haven't set up camp yet. Gee whiz. Well, let's get ready for a bear in case there is one over here. Let me tell you, I didn't see any bears here lately, but the amount of horses they've got in here is crazy. So, not happy about that. And, of course, these horses, like, they just love to come beat you up. Was that a wolf? No, that's a deer. Thought I heard a wolf. But we got to get up here. So that's an ox. All right. that is a bear. Yep, come on, come on, big boy. Yes, I know you're upset. You're very cranky. I know. Yeah, you better give me a T-bone for that. Okay, yes, there we go. Well, that's a second meat source. Let's get that out of the way so we can get rid of the wolves and stuff. Well, nothing like a bear. I really wish we had a third meat source now, though. Anyway, we're here at the cave, so let's get into this thing. We got to get things up and running. So, boom, 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 boom. I was thinking like your carnivore trait. My carnivore trait. No, yeah, my traits. Yeah, well, all my traits should be fine, right? One thing I didn't lose. Losing all the equipment, though very painful. It doesn't have any effect on all my traits and stuff, right? My traits are my traits, and you know you don't lose those. I mean, obviously, if I was starting a new character, I would, but no, we's good. We's good. Well, we's good for the moment, anyway. What did I do? I cut too far to the left, didn't I? Gosh darn it! Now I gotta cut this way. Yeah, mess this up. I cut. Look at this. What a mess this is. See, I should have made this entrance over that way more. Yep. This is a mess. It's taking way too long. What is going on with this freaking wall? Let me into this cave. Did they double the thickness of this thing? Like, look how thick this cave wall was. Yeah, like this is, I mean, okay, whatever, sure. Did I finally get in here or what? I mean, they double, yeah, it's almost like it made a triple wall. It made a triple thick wall. I don't think that was the intention. Frank, what's up? Listen. Yeah, sit down. Okay, titanium, wow. Yeah, get over here. Okay, so you're way in the back. I'm not going to worry about you. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that guy. Okay, he probably doesn't even see me up here. Oh, wow, nice push on that. Go this way. Look, it was 400 stone to cut through all that. I mean, that's crazy, and you don't have enough sticks. Yeah, it kind of made like, yeah, it did a double wall. Look, it made a wall here. Here's the space between the cave, and then it made a wall again. Frank? Well, we'll ignore Frank for a minute. Listen, yeah, you gotta. We are so behind. It's 12:33. You haven't even got the fire started. Holy smokes! Chop this tree down, take a little wood in there, and let's go. Yep, boom. Yep. Grab a little bit of this wood, dude. We gotta go. At least get the fire started so as we can get things cooking, right? Okay, do that. Do this. Listen, Frank. Yeah, sit down, would you? Gee whiz, Frank. Put that on, put that on, put that on. Hit this, do that, and get back out here for a minute. Finish chopping this tree down, would you? Okay, so we got to get this tree up and running because we need the workbench, right? We need a workbench so as we can make the outpost sign. You got to do 2 or 3 things here. Bad weather, huh? Well, we won't worry about that just yet. Okay, what time is it? 12:50. Holy smokes. 12:50, he says. Okay. Jeez. All right, let's get on with it. Come on, dude, get on. Oh, Mr. Deer's losing his mind. Listen, do you need some help, buddy? Here, let me help you. Yep. Yeah, just. No? Really? You're gonna run away after one? Whatever. I still haven't got it. I still haven't got the meat source I really wanted. Okay, so let's now swap this around. We'll take 2. Well, I'll eat one of those right away. We will do this. Craft that. As it's going to think about it really slowly. We will do this. I know we're overweight, but we're not going to be here in a minute. It's going to be fine. Okay. Take number 5. Set that up. Come on. Yep, set that up. There you go. All right. You should now be able to make this. And that means I got to get 8 rope together. How many of that do I got? 12 is better. 8 is fine. Oops. Yep. Take this. Put that down. Okay. Frank is right there, so we're going to have to move that over here. No sense setting that up on top of Frank. He would lose his mind if you did that. We got a little activate that. And we need a little bit of copper. Copper's right there. Okay, so we got the copper. Should be enough. I think we got enough to run the 7 ingots of that. Let's ditch this. All right, so there's going to be the 8 rope. We're going to have the copper. We got the woods. All right, we're good to go. How are you doing? Not good enough, but we're going to take it anyway. Maybe we try and take one more piece of meat before we go, because we're probably going to take some storm damage. And we're not wearing my great suit, right? I mean, this suit's okay, but it's, you know, we're not talking top quality here, right? So that's the thing. Listen, leave the rest of this behind. You know what you should do with that? Yes. Yeah, push this button. Is what you should do with it. Okay. Do this. Do this. Do that. And do that. Just in case something goes wrong, we don't have to run around all day. Put all the rest of this away. Carry the sticks with you, though. There we go. And yeah, we should try and pick up a little more fiber. Yes, because we're gonna need a few ramps. Did you give me another piece of meat? Yes, you did. Okay, let's see where we are with the storm. Good. The storm is past the breaking point. So we're gonna grab a little fiber en route. Storm exposure. I don't care about the storm here. I do care about it. The only thing I care about is the storm in the snow. Right. That is the big thing. Is if there's snow if it's snowing in the if it's storming in the snow, we have a problem. It's not good. We do not carry enough. We do not carry enough to enough health to deal with a snowstorm. Yes, we can do we do okay with this suit in the snow, but not in a snowstorm sense. And I do need a little more fiber here because we are going to need to build a ramp as long as we can get at that 4th one without a polar bear. Okay, how about you do this? There we go. All right. Jamie, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Well, let's hope so. Yeah, considering we're only doing this for the money, right? Yep. We need the cash bucks. It's a major snowstorm here. Nope, that's not good. So what time is it? 1400 hours. Yikes. Man, that is not going to be pretty. Okay. Well, we can't go in there for approximately... Wow, it's going to be really hard. That's going to be really hard. Well, we can't go in there during the red zone. We'll totally die. That will be bad. Oh, there's a bear. I mean, we got 3 minutes to kill, so it's not like stupid bear spawn. All right, Mr. O, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. Yeah. So, where's that bear at? All right, well, I got to kill 3 minutes. I might as well go back for more meat. If we're gonna have to handle this snowstorm, and the problem with the snowstorm is we're gonna take some damage. So I might as well go back, grab more meat off the fire, and then use that meat to try and get ahead through the snow. I guess is what we're gonna have to do. I have noticed I think they've changed the timing of storms. Every single run I've tried to do on this lately has been right into a snowstorm, which is really bumming me out, I will say. It is a little unfortunate. So we'll go back here. We'll grab some extra meat because we're going to need that meat to heal up with when we get into the snow. Okay, do that, do this, do that, and get out of this. Trying to stay not in the cave because cave worm is a bad thing. Oh, look at this. We have a bear. We have everything spawning all of a sudden. We have 2 boars. That would give me a 3rd meat source. That would be awesome. But what's with all the bear spawns all of a sudden? I mean, that's fine. I really don't care that much. Let's just run down here and ignore him. Listen, Mr. Wolf, you don't see me. Shh. Be very, very quiet. No, it's fine. Okay, so the bear has despawned, and we now have oxen. Ollie, oxen free. Let's hope the bear doesn't respawn up here. Really, Wolf? You're not gonna give me a break, are you? Yeah, come on over here. I'll pop you in the head. There, you happy? Gee whiz. Okay, take your water off because that's gonna hurt you, especially in this suit. So the bear did despawn. We've got oxen back. That's good. Okay. The storm's probably going on over here still. Yep. Wow. The polar bear spawn is terrible. Okay. It's very rare for him to spawn up there. Like, you gotta cut me a break, game. So I gotta wait for that guy to go all the way across. I'm gonna do that out here, of course, because snowstorm. Can we get out of the snowstorm? I shouldn't have to run out this far to get out of this snowstorm. Like, game? I'm not in the snow anymore. No, I'm not in the snowstorm. Stop it. Stop putting me in the snow. Okay. Gee whiz. Okay. Well, I'll wait 30 seconds. All right, listen. What are we going to do with this? I don't know. All right. Where's Mr. Polar Bear at? I don't know. Well, let's hope he's not where he's supposed to be now. Okay. Well, he's moved on. I don't know where he is now. Is that him? Yup. Wow, he is way off track today. Like, he is totally not where he is supposed to be. He is supposed to be over there. Yeah. Let's go, dude. Yeah, he is way off. It's very rare for that polar bear to spawn up this high. The usual track for him is there on that side, right? And then he goes up and around. For him to track this far this way is pretty rare. It concerns me because that means the second spawn is usually right in front of the cave. Again, it's pretty rare for that spawn, so we could be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. Well, I would say that, except I have done this run 2 times offline already, and he was fine. Now, I have been getting this storm every single time, and that's been making me cranky. Thanks there, Saul. So he has been, so he had been spawning in the right spot. Now, he does, on the occasion, spawn in that different spot. I'm not saying it's never happened. It's just a very, very rare spawn that he spawns in that location. The problem is that makes all the other spawns kind of wonky, and it kind of concerns me because one of the Why can't we get through here? Really? Yeah, there we go. All right, where you at there, Frank? You got two of you, all right? Yeah. Oh, you little nipper. Okay, I don't care about any of this. Just give me my stone so I can get out of here.
That, my friend, is exotics.
Yes, it is.
They'll want a little more than that, though.
Yes, they will. All right, well, let's go get them a little more. It keeps finally making a challenge. Hey, listen, I had enough challenge on Saturday for like 3 lifetimes. All right, I did not need that. I mean, yes, I mean this. I mean, you want. I will say you do want it to be challenging. I mean, you don't want to play a game because now this actually brings into a whole new topic: mods, right? You'll notice I don't play a lot of mods in games, and that's because mods, for a large part, make games easier, right? But in making a game easier, you actually are reducing the fun of it, right? Like, let's take Starfield, all right? Starfield's come out. There's all kinds of mods, right? And, you're seeing all these different hacks with, like, getting free money and all this stuff. Okay, but all you're doing is literally ruining your own enjoyment, okay? By the way, we are totally rocking these exotics. Look at the amount. 47, that's 52 exotics out of 2 rocks. I do want to mention that. This is why I don't use a lot of mods. I don't use a lot of mods, or very few mods, because I find mods tend to really cheapen a game to a point where it actually makes it no fun to play. So, that's why you don't see me use a lot of mods in any of my games. Yeah, like you want a balance, right? Like you want it to be difficult enough to challenge you, but you don't want it so difficult that you find it's a grind, right? You don't want the grindy part. You need a ramp. 1 ramp, dude. 1 ramp. And pray that the bear isn't here. All right, there we go. 1 ramp. What time is it? It is 16:38. Okay. All right. First of all, you don't need the ramp in your hand right away. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you want it to be challenging, but you don't want it so hard that it literally is like torture. Oh, hello. Which way are you going? This way? Is it this way? No, is it this way? I think it's this way. I got lost down here really fast. Okay, 1 ramp. Okay, Mr. Polar Bear, don't be here. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. Look at that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 103. 103 exotics. You got to remember, just before this, like if we were doing this run before, we weren't even getting 60 exotics anymore. We now get 103 exotics out of them 4 rocks. That's awesome. That's, that makes doing this speed run so much worth it again, right? Right. The one thing I will say is quality of life mods. Like, for example, let's say a game has a really bad menu setup, right? Like Icarus, all right? Icarus has a terrible inventory control system. It has no sorting capability. Oh, gee whiz, Polar Bear. Yikes. Told you he was going to spawn in front of the cave. I told you he was. Zoinks. Okay. So, quality of life mods that improve things. Like, if someone were to make a mod that would to greatly improve the inventory control in this game. Yeah, listen. Scoot. Go on, get. Go on. You don't... listen. You and I both... I don't have the patience for you. You don't have the patience for this. I'm stuck out here. Well, at least we know we shouldn't have any storm problems, right? Because the storm's already gone by. That's it. I need you to move up just a little bit farther, big guy. Good boy. Good boy. Let's go. All right, there we go. It's all good. Yeah. I mean, you know, like if someone were to make a mod that would make this game have much better inventory control, that would be a thing, right? But a mod that would, like, let's say someone made a mod that would increase the amount that you got from them exotic rocks, like times 10, right? So instead of getting 100, you get 1,000 exotics out of them rocks. Okay, well that sounds really cool, but kills the game off really fast. I mean, you know, part of the challenge is the exotics. So, you know, if you were to start getting exotics like they were just free candy, you know, then it kind of ends the whole thing, right? So I do find like, you know, there are mods that add quality of life controls, and then there are mods that just I don't want to call them cheat controls, but I don't consider them to be quality of life. I consider them to be like ease of use mods or whatever, right? And then there's the other mods I tend not to go for are those that change built mechanics where the dev has designed mechanic specifically around a certain thing, right? Like maybe like a ship size or tool size or something like that, right? That in itself can be a bit of a spoiler. It does the same thing as like free money though, right? It ruins the quality of the game. Frank, are you back again? OMG, you're back. No, you're not back this time? All right, well, that's fine. Okay, we got my 7 things here. Speaking of exotics, I do have 50. Well, I have 50 red exotics. Or no, wait a minute. I have 200 red exotics, but it's not enough to do anything yet. Yeah, so I do have a little over 200 exotics. Listen, what are we doing here? Well, one, we can. The first half of this mission was pretty sketch, but the second half has turned out really good. I'm actually pretty happy about it. So throw that in there. We can even do this sleep now. Watch this. Boom, boom. There we go. And look, all the meat's cooked. Excellent. So we can now make the sign and go home. 1, 2. Right. 1, 2. And make the road sign. Done. Excellent. Put the road sign down. Okay. Got to put it outside, dude. You got to put it outside. You know how this works. I'm surprised it was green in there. It usually says you have to put it outside. Press F to interact. Oh, did I make the wrong thing? What is this? Oh, darn it. I made the wrong thing. You made the wrong thing, dude. Orbital exchange interface. Now you don't have enough iron. No. Well, all right. We can easily fix that. There's iron right here. Don't panic. Don't panic. We can build another one. I was wondering why it was letting me put that inside. Oh, hello, Frank. Yeah. Listen, I don't want your friends to show up, so just let me get this iron out. All right. My bad. My bad. I made the wrong sign. I was gonna say, why is it doing that? Listen, slam that in there. Give me 5 ingots. It'll be fine. It's getting chilly here. Wrong guess. Oh, water. Right. Yes, water. Yeah. All right. Well, just hold on a second. Let me put the water back in. Yep. Do that. All right. Give me my 5. Where's my 8 rope? You got to make 8 more rope, right? Sure. Yeah. Do that. Silly, make the wrong sign. Don't do that again, right? All right, that's fine. 1 more ingot. Give me 1 more ingot. I'm ready here. And done. All right. So, attempt number 2. Orbital exchange interface. Yes, please. Not the short-range radio stupid thing, because I don't care about that. Okay, try again. All right. Let's put that in front of the first one, because you don't care about that first one anyway. Yeah, request, would you? Where's it landing? Oh, here it comes. Boom. Yeah, you wouldn't mind killing a few animals on the way, would you? Okay, and there's our rocks. Look at that.
That's it, partner.
That's it, partner.
You're finished here.
I am.
For now, at least.
Yep, just making sure I didn't leave anything
The
behind. We look
assembly can
good.
be slow to trust people, but if you keep this up, you'll do well with them.
Thanks, all. Look at that. Over 100 exotics and $150. What a great deal. I must admit, I'm really liking the mission improvements. Big time. That's for sure. Remind... oh, that's a buffalo. You're okay. All right. As long as I don't got to deal with a stupid horse. Aw, you hit the tree, dude. You hit the tree. Let's go. Oh, there's the horse. Yeah, just ignore him. Telling you, the horses, the horses are wolves. Now, I mean, they're not crazy like snow wolves, but I mean, the horses are worse than wolves out on these in the grasslands. Like mem? Yeah, like memory, like mem, like mem me. Don't we have a commands line already? Like, can't you just type in like commands? Doesn't that work? I guess it doesn't. I think it says for all commands you have to go to Discord or something like that, maybe. Yeah. All right, that's fine. All right. So, successful mission. I must admit, very happy about the yield improvements. First of all, the extra cash, never bad, right? We like extra money. I love money. And second, the big improvement on the yield for the exotics. Like, so surprised about that. I must admit, I was very surprised to see just how many more exotics we get out of them rocks now. It's actually really good. It works, but it brings you to another page and stops the stream. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah, if you were watching on the phone, right? Yeah, I can understand that. And if you could get those commands in the stream itself, I guess that would be a nice thing. There you go. So yes, I am very happy with the new yield. It does make at least doing this speed run worth it. Yes, the speed run is a little bit different now. So, you know, instead of being able to do it in 40 minutes, it now takes you about 50 minutes to do it. It is what it is, right? And yes, I was a little sloppy at the start, and yes, I did have to waste an extra 3-4 minutes in 2-3 different locations. So you could probably get it back down to 40 minutes, you know, with a little bit of effort. It's just the way it is. Yep, thank you very much. And also keeping in mind, I don't have my best gear on here, right? So I'm using my secondary outfit. I have no modules on, so you know I am kind of literally just bouncing around here and trying my best not to have any real problems, right? So even without my best stuff, still not too bad for a speed run. I'm actually very happy with it, which is why we're going to do it again. Because money, people. I need to get some of that money back. I need that money. And besides, I don't get my my good equipment back for another 3 days. And I was like, well, okay, then I might as well at least get a little cash in. And not to say as I don't enjoy playing Starfield and streaming it, but, I mean, you know, streaming Starfield 5-6 days a week can get a little tiring, and I like to take the break. You know, I want to keep Starfield as exciting as possible in my mind, right? So, like, I'm already seeing all these streamers and stuff starting over again already. And I'm like, okay, why are you starting over again? Most of you have not even finished the initial mission, and you're starting over again, right? Like, you know, did you mess up that badly that you gotta start over again? But anyway, nevertheless, they're all starting over again. I'm not. I mean, I'm doing just fine with my character, Maximilian Chadwick Fingerguns Falcon. I mean, he's cowboy. He's the cowboy of space. You know, yeah, he's space cowboy. You know, it's all good in the neighborhoods. So yeah, I'm definitely taking my character to the end. I mean, I just got my first force power. I'm not losing that. Forget that stuff. I mean, I got the force now. I got to be kind of careful where I use it. You know, using it in publics, you know, using it in friendly places tends to get everybody really upset with you, and then everybody wants to shoot you. But I mean, you know, it is an entertaining power. I will say that. So, I mean, Icarus is Icarus, and but because I couldn't get my equipment for another 4 days, you know, I had, you know, and I had just spent thousands of dollars and thousands of exotics on replacing all my equipment, not once but twice. You know, I do have to make some of that back. So, you know, show me the monies. Yeah, don't be cheap. This way, go this way. We're right by the ship here shortly. We should see it here in a second. And then we'll take off and do the run again. And then I'm going to talk about other games, such as Satisfactory and stuff, and what's coming up on the second run. Because excitement, people. That's actually down here a little farther, closer to the water there, big guy. You know, because, I mean, you know, all the other games that we were playing over this summer, and where are they all sitting at the moment? But at first I got to get down here to this crazy water. Holy smokes. Yeah, come on, dudes. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Wolf, I haven't got time for you. Yeah, I know, you're cranky. I must admit, the wolves don't give up as easily lately. Yeah, he's still chasing me. He's still chasing me. Where's the spaceship? It's over here. Okay. Is he still chasing me? Yep, he's right behind me too. They gave the old wolves a speed boost, because I will say he kept up with me almost the entire time. Okay, so with that, return to station, people. Show me the monies. Boom. We're out of here. Let me turn that down for you. Okay, we'll set this back up, and then we'll talk about it's Jamie's fault. That's right. It's Jamie's fault. It's nice. Yeah, that was all. That was all about it. All right, so we'll push continue here. And space. We's back in space. Select the character. Boom, ba-doom. Yep. Yay! We love exotics. So there. So I mean, we had like $7,000, and now we're down to $4,200. Oh, it's terrible. We did have 3,800 exotics, and now we're down to 23. But you got to remember, I've been doing some speed runs, so we were actually down into like 1,900 or something. So I did a couple of speed runs the other night. This is the first one today. We're going to do the second one here in a second. 4270 looks pretty good. You know, and as you can see, we do have 207 of them red exotics, but it doesn't do anything. It's kind of a wet. Wet? Wet? Listen, I'm going to let you fix that up, because I think that's broken. Anyway, yes. Let's get this mission back under things so we can get running back over there to get that done one more time. Okay.
The assembly don't trust anyone.
No, we don't.
But they need help.
Well, there you go.
They think they've got a lead on some exotics.
Do they?
And the Legos units cleared you to start hunting. But congratulations.
Yeah, well.
See what you can dig up.
Okay.
What do you say?
Confirmed. Right. I got my pick, knife, bow, axe. Good. Ready to go. All right, there we go. So, of course, we were playing games in the summertime. One of them, of course, a big one was Satisfactory, repairing the 2,000-hour map, which I am very happy about how that's turned out. And luckily we did stop, and I knew, and I had an inkling feeling that this was going to happen when they were coming back from vacation. So we had played it through the summer. Of course, they had put out update 8 just before summer really got swinging, and of course, we played that map all through the summer, fixed it all up, which was great. Turn the volume back up so we can hear us all.
Working with the assembly's a smart
Crashed through
cat,
another tree. Awesome.
and they're moving faster than anyone out here. They've marked a zone on your map.
Did they?
Supposed to be an exotics vein thereabouts.
Okay.
But it won't be there long, so I'd get a move on if I were you.
Well,
And
do you
try
think
not
we can
to
try
come
to
back
stop crashing the
empty-handed.
spaceships in through the trees? That's really a new annoyance, I must admit. Yeah. I mean, it's great that they're now choosing more random locations, but I'm pretty sure tree crashing was not part of the plan. Okay. Just grabbing a little fiber because we need to make a torch. Hey, a little more organized on this run. Now, we're going to pay for that, of course, because now, like, chances are, like, the polar bear is going to eat me, and then I'm going to end up spending 2 hours on this map, getting my stuff back, and it's going to be crazy. Meanwhile, where's the wolves at? Gosh darn it. Let's go this way a little bit. I don't usually go this way. So back to Satisfactory. Yes. So, of course, they came back from vacation, and they released a patch, and sure enough, broke a bunch of stuff on the map. And so they had broke actually a copper node. They broke a limestone node. 3-4 other things. And, of course, we use all that stuff, right? We used all them nodes. Is that a rabbit? I think it's a rabbit. Is it a rabbit? Or is it a goat? Oh, it's a goat. Hey, goat. What's up? Nice. Oh, man, that was a hard shot, too. You gonna give me what I want, goat? No. You cheap bum. All right, whatever. Okay, give me this. Give me that. Give me this. Push that. Throw that out. You don't want that anymore anyway. Okay, yeah, but no. Stop that. Do this. Do that. Do this. There you go. Let's go. Okay, come on. I need a wolf. I need a few wolves. So let's stay up here in the trees and we'll hope that we get lucky. So they broke a bunch of stuff on the map. So luckily I had not played my map, obviously, since their updates. And so luckily my map is still before their updates, so nothing is broken on my map. Thank goodness. And because I would be really upset. I would be pretty upset if some of them nodes had broken with all the stuff I have going on. Hey, Mr. Wolf, what are you up to? How did I miss your head? That was kind of sloppy of me. Anyway, whatever. And so I am kind of glad that wrapping up that series for the summer, for the meantime anyway, was a good decision until they get all the bugs out of update 8, right? And becomes much more stable. So I'm very happy about that. Of course, what else do we got coming up? Well, coming up next week is going to be Infraspace, the 1.0 release. And sure enough, I will be playing it. Not quite sure how I'm going to play that. One thing about Infraspace is it's a hard streaming game. All right, so I guess we should talk about Infraspace for about 5 minutes while I'm running along here looking for wolves and making my way over to the other side. So the first problem with Infraspace is it's wolf. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you. Infraspace takes a period of time to play, right? It's always been the issue with factory games. Factory games, unless you're speedrunning them or something like that, are really hard to stream, right? They are quite difficult. Logistics games are quite difficult to stream because in logistics, sometimes it can take hours to set up a piece of the logistics. And that's what makes them so hard to stream, which is why speedrunning logistics games, like speedrunning Factorio and stuff, became very popular because, again, you can fit that all into a stream, right? You know, between a 2 and 3 hour block, it makes it nice and pretty. It's good to go, right? Is that a wolf? No? Darn it. Anyway, nevertheless, Infraspace falls into that category, right? It is. I wanted a heart and got one. Now I'll be a nice heartwarming bot. All right, wait a minute. Want to play with yes and no? Type 8-ball and ask a question. All right. Listen, you got to keep running, dude. You can't stop like this. We do have a timetable. All right. Time to catch a bus. You got to run. All right, Jamie. I'll see you in a bit. All right. Well, gee, I don't know what it is you guys are doing over there. I mean, I don't know what Mr. O does half the time with Nightbot. I just know that sometimes in the end it works out better, and then I just like, yeah, okay, that's great. Heck, I don't even know where he's got half the settings kept at. Anyway, boop. Let's hope this goat has what I need. Do you have what I need, goat? No! Gee whiz, goat. You stink. Okay, keep running. Anyway, nevertheless, infraspace. Right. So we are going to have infraspace on the channel, but it is... Yeah, come at me, big guy. There you go. Where'd you go? Oh, all right, there he is. Infraspace, like other logistics games, are quite difficult to play on the channel. And when they decided not to put blueprints in the system, all right, I had to make a decision because that game can take, designing city blocks and setting up factories and all that in that game takes an exuberant amount of time, right? So I made an executive decision because, for my own health, that I was going to wait until 1.0 came out, and then I was going to play it one more time. Now, I would love to play Infraspace lots of more times, but every single time having to set up the entire city and the research and the factories and everything by hand, one building at a time, every single time you want to play that game just isn't realistic. It's just not going to happen. So when they made the decision to not include blueprints, I had to make the decision that I would play it one more time. And now I may play it, like if they come up with like version 1.2 and they do a bunch of changes and stuff, that's fine. And if someone makes a mod that has a blueprint mod or something, that again, totally out of, that might make things different. But because they're not doing blueprints in the game and they don't have any plans to, I am going to play Infraspace, of course. I love Infraspace. It's a great game. But it does take a lot of time to play it. So I am going to play it when it releases here on the 19th. Oh, that's a horse, and it will eat you. Because that's what horses do. Yup. You ran out of stamina. So we are going to have it on the channel. I just don't know if I'm going to do it in video format or live stream it or combination of both. I'll figure that out, I guess, when it comes out on the 19th. Okay, so that's an ox. Okay, we're fine. That's fine. Boy, I'm telling you, I am... Oh, is that a bear? I think that's a bear. Holy... Another bear. Hi, how are you? Hey, listen, don't you dare... Listen. That was pretty mean of you, buddy. Oh, and you don't even got T-bone for me. You stink. Whatever. I am not happy. Okay, well, I don't care if you're happy or not, Max. You got to get into this thing. You got to make a torch. You haven't made the torch yet. You have to get into this thing. I mean, we're doing okay. Right? Yeah, like it's 11:29. You're actually getting here a little earlier than you did last time. Good for you. Okay, let's hope that this is not totally glitched out again. Because that was intense. Now, this wall has always been thick. This has always been a thick wall, so I'm not worried about the thickness of this first wall. As long as it's not like double thickness. Okay, yep, so far, okay. It is too. They double thick this wall. Look at that. Look. There's the separator, and now there's another wall. What is going on, game? I don't think they meant to do this to this cave. I think this was a bit of a faux pas. I would say this is a technical glitch on their behalf. But we're back in again. Holy smokes. You didn't get any trees, so let's do that before we go in there. Now, that's stupid thing. Yeah, chop this tree down like you're supposed to. Okay, that's right. Blueprints, another level of zoom, and ways. That's right. We need maps, people. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we need blueprints, another level of zoom, a sort button, and ways. Gee whiz, that just wraps it all up right there. Okay, I know one thing. I need to find another meat source, or we're going to be in trouble. Because we have not had any luck with the animals here at all. So we're going to have to do a quick run out here. First of all, craft this. Craft that. Craft this. Okay, get that lit up. Yeah, take this. Do that. Zero this. Frank! Just hold on a sec, Frank. Up right there. Oh, never mind. Frank's going to be early. Yeah, hold on. Oh, there's double of you. We're going to get hit. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Okay. Oh! Gee whiz. I thought you were dead, dude. Okay. All right. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. It's okay. Sure, he says. Are you going to put meat on here or what? You haven't got this even started yet. Okay. I mean, we're doing okay. I realize I sound like I'm in a panic, but we're not really that much in a panic. All right, can we put that there without it burning down? That's a big risk, dude. I will say that is a big risk. Let's get this down. Chop this. Okay. And yeah. All right, 1 copper. I need a copper. Not you. I need you. Wow, three Franks. Franks and cousins right here at the entrance. That was pretty intense. You got this ready to go? Yes. Throw that. Do this. Right there. Yep. Do that. That. Activate. Do this. Unload this. Unload that. Put the bed down. Do that. Okay, we would. Yep. You put this in front of the door, dude. What kind of maneuver was that? Well, it wasn't really my plan. Okay. Well, you can't have it in front of the door, so where are you going to put it? Come on. Give me. I'll take that. That's fine. What did I just throw in here? Who cares? Okay. I need another meat source, and we need it like yesterday. So we got to wait a minute to cook some meat here anyway. Who's over here? Rabbit. Yeah, that's not going to do. Okay, that's a rabbit. Yeah. Okay, what do we got down here? Potential goat. If we can shoot it. Oh, is that a deer? Yeah, it's a... Nah. Oh, it's a Longhorn Flaghorn. He's going to run. He's going to run on you, dude. Oh, he's pretty far away. Did you get him in time? Come on! No! Gee whiz. I mean, we can do this on 1 meat source, but it's going to be pretty tough. Okay. There's another goat. Okay, let's go. Get out of the water. Get out of my way. Come on, ribs. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, what time is it? 12:40. Actually, not too bad. Okay, everything's good. I suppose the bear has respawned up here now that I've left the area. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes here in a minute. So, turn in here, walk your way in. Okay, please stop cooking that. Cook this right away. I only need a couple of these, so eat that. I need at least one of these ready to go now, so we can get on with the run. You don't need this fur. Well, don't put the fur in there, goof. But you know what? Pick the bag up. Oh, Frank, gee whiz, give me a break. Sit down. Oh, really? You little scamp. Okay, put this stuff back in here. Put that in here. I can hear a third worm. Whatever. You got my set. Yeah, so there. That's done. You got my things. 19 seconds for another one. All right, I'll wait one more, and then we'll go with that, right? I played with the YouTube API and Python script, and the result I figured out is another niche for my demoralized channel. News about reactions published in some period of time. Well, you know, I mean, could become a teaching channel. All right, let's get down here. Oh, yep, Mr. Bear, he immediately decided he was going to spawn, and that was great. Not what we wanted, but whatever. Turn that off for a minute. Yeah, Mr. Bear can hang out there. Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, Mr. Horse, you know what he's going to do. He's going to eat me. There you go. Yeah, I see you all excited. Okay, I just need to get enough stamina to get away from him, right? Okay, there we go. All right. Get into the snow, do all the things. Oh, your Sticky Tree. Thanks, Sticky Tree. I appreciate that very much. I did. Yes, and I'm trying to go back and read some of the comments from earlier. Yes, I did block the exits because, you know, I mean, that's a thing I do. All right, Mr. Polar Bear is where he's supposed to be, right? Yup. He's a little quirky at the moment. Oh, your stamina just ran out, dude. No. That was bad timing. That was terrible timing, actually. Please don't see me. Oh, that was even bad timing. Really? No, don't get stuck in the rock, dude. This polar bear sees you, you're dead. Yeah, there's no saving us from the polar bear. Okay, so he is on his standard sequence. That's a good thing, I guess. Who would understand what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I've listened to you before. I understood what you were saying. Right? What is going on here? Something, what's going on with the graphics? Something's wrong. Something's terribly wrong. Something's wrong or something's broken. Yeah, the mountains are they're not drawing in correctly. It's like all the graphics are like set to 480p or something. Okay. What happened here? Can we get into the mountain? Nope.
This is the zone.
Oh, is it?
It's around here somewhere.
Oh, yeah. And the game's gonna crash. All right. I knew something was wrong there, right? I should have probably just stopped and reload the game, but I think I broke the matrix. It's not good. Yeah, I think it's upset with me. Gosh darn it. And that was a good run. That was a good run. There's nothing wrong with that run at all. It was going perfectly. Gee whiz. Game, it just... And I'm not... I refuse to leave. Just in time to see another end game. Well, I'm not leaving my items, right? I mean, I got all my good items on me, and they're not insured. I'd have to buy them again. I am not doing that. So, game, you had better figure this out. You know, I am not happy about this. So, if I just restart the game, what happens? Right? Because it's obviously trapped in... Yeah, it's obviously trapped in the cycle of universe. All right, well, let's do it this way. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I've taken the red pill, or a blue pill and a red pill. That's what happens when you take both pills. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this to BRB. I'm going to shut this down because it's obviously broken. Yeah, it immediately crashed out of the game. That's fine. Why am I not surprised there? Okay, I'll restart. We'll just have Max chatting is what we'll do. Okay, so I'll restart the game. Yep. Okay, so the game is restarting. I just don't know what will happen when I try to go into this mission. Okay, push the skip button. Okay, so I can bring you back now. Yep. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Took a few seconds because, of course, the game's all reloaded. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's resume the mission. All right. And we'll see if it loads. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm all right with Max just chatting. Yeah. I mean, you know, I can talk about a lot of things. But a lot of things are too crazy to talk about nowadays. Okay, this is not good. We just got out of this. Oh, I'm in the wall. Yeah, I'm inside the wall. Cool. I'm digging from inside the wall. Okay. But at least I can get out. All right. This is a little weird, but I will do it. Yeah. We can make this work. Okay. Yay, us. I mean, it... Oh, hi, Frank. Listen, Frank. I'm sure there's a second one of you in here. There's always two of you. Okay. This is going to be weird. Now, the problem is all the respawns have reset. So I have no idea where the polar bears are. We're in trouble.
That, my friend, is exotics.
Yes, it is.
They'll want a little more than that, though.
Well, I got to break out of the cave, Saul. I trapped myself in the Matrix. Where's the polar bear at? I don't know. Oh, man, this is bad. Okay, so he's walking... Yeah, oh, man, the spawns are all messed up. Okay, so... It appears that I'm missing some meat. Something's not... Oh, why is he traveling faster than me? I don't think so. No. Yeah, you gotta hustle, dude. No, we're not leaving the mission. We are not leaving this mission. I am not leaving my goods behind, mister. I was never leaving. I was never leaving. Yeah, unique entry. Yeah, no entry point. All exit. It was all exit. No entry. Okay, but we're all right. We're okay. I do got to eat this second food, though. There we go. Yeah. Switch that. Yeah, we're kind of okay. I mean, things are kind of okay here at the moment. Yeah, that's right. Nightbot, you can do it. You bet. All right. So, yeah. Money. You know what you didn't do, Max? You didn't bring a ramp. Gosh darn it. Right? Yeah, you didn't bring a ramp. Oh, now we are in trouble. Yep. Take that off. Yes, you didn't bring a ramp. You've got fiber, but you don't have enough wood. And I don't know if you can find 20 wood out here or not. The other problem, of course, is the snow. Snow is not good. Okay, you're getting one stick at a time here. That's terrible. Okay. Can you find 20 sticks? Or 20 wood? That's sticks. That's not wood. Right? How much wood? Yeah, that's 7 wood. You need 20 wood to build a ramp. The other problem is that... okay. Chop this up. The storm is a new problem. So we got a whole new issue. Okay. Okay, so we got snowstorm. That's not good. Well, I mean, it's no big deal. It just means I don't get that 4th one, right? I mean, it just means I don't get the 4th exotic. It's not the end of the world. So we should try and work my way out of here, because if we don't, we're going to be in trouble. And sure enough, Mr. Polar Bear is going to make that hard. Right? Where is he? Okay, where is he? I know he's there. He's sleeping. Wow. Okay, let's just go around Mr. Polar Bear because he's sleeping. I am perfectly fine with this. So we're not going to get 100 exotics on this run, but I mean, we are dealing with a snowstorm now, so the timing of everything is off, right, because of that glitch. So we're going to have to just get out of here while we're still alive, because we got the snow debuff happening now, and once the storm debuff hits, which it's going to start doing, we're going to really have a hard time here. Icarus hasn't heard about the global warming trend. No, it didn't realize that. Do you know how much rain I've gotten here this year? I mean, it's the most rain ever recorded. I gotten over 1,000 millimeters of rain here this year. That's over a meter of water. A meter of water, or what would that be? 40 inches of rain? 40 inches of rain in about 50 days. That's crazy talk. I mean, you know, that's a lot of water. that's how much rain we've had here this summer. It was the most rain like ever. Over 1,000 millimeters of water, or a meter of water. I mean, that's a lot of water. Okay, so you better stop here for a second. As much as you're getting storm exposure, I don't want to run out here and run into a polar bear, so we still got 80 exotics. I mean, I'll take that. 80 exotics is all right, and we're still gonna get the $150. So 80 exotics, $150. I mean, everything's kind of really good. Yeah, good thing I repaired that roof last year, right? I did. I have looked at the roof outside a couple of times, and I'm like, man, good thing I put that brand new roof on there. Now, the old roof wasn't like in disrepair or anything like that, but I mean, you know, it needed to be replaced, right? Had I not replaced the roof and had gone with the roof this year, yeah, I might have had some problems, right? But luckily, it turned out that I had actually replaced the roof, and sure enough, yeah, good decisions made there, people. Good decisions there. All right, so what time is it? Like, it's only 1,600 hours. Like, we are really rocking this one. I mean, this is a really good speed run. Oh, Frank, you're probably back, are you? Yup. Yeah, well, take that, guys. Now let's make our thing. And let's not make the wrong thing this time. You got stupid thing. Stupid other thing. Yeah, take this. Take that. Put that all over here. Put that and that and that. So, do not make the wrong sign. You didn't make the 8 rope? What do you mean I didn't make 8 rope? Okay. Do that. I mean, it's only 10 seconds, but I usually make that rope before I go away. So, do not make the stupid radio. Make the orbital exchange interface. There we go. So I can get paid. Cash money. All right. We can leave now. Okay. It is getting dark. I have the bed, though. We're kind of good to go. Requests. All right. Well, all right. It's on our way out, so I'm going to just grab the rest of the meat here. Boom, boom, and we're out of here. We drop this off on the way. I won't even worry about picking up the bed. I doubt I'll die on the way down. So, famous last words. 20, 40, 60, 80. Off you go.
That's it, partner.
You bet.
You're finished here.
I am finished.
For now, at least.
You know it. All right.
The assembly are going to appreciate this.
They're going to love
and
me.
Pay well.
Well, let's hope so. Okay. Yep. Sticky tree. Yep, thanks. Okay. So, yes. So, InfraSpace will be on the channel. It will not be. I don't know if I'm going to do. I mean, some of it might be live, some of it might be in video format, because there'll be long periods. There's long periods of time where you have to let research run in the background, and that's what really is painful about trying to do that in a live stream. Oh, listen, dude. Are you a little scamp? Are you done? Oh, I see you brought your friend. Yeah, okay. Anybody else? Good. We can leave now. Okay. Yeah, so it is kind of one of those. That is the big trick to InfraSpace. You kind of got to set up a bunch of stuff, and then you just got to let it run for a while, because it's painfully not easy to do a bunch of research in science. Like, some science takes like some hours to do, and obviously just sitting there for hours while waiting for some research to happen, the timings are all kind of quirky. That being said, I do look forward to playing it. So we'll at least have that third game on the channel. There's a bunch of stuff coming up for Christmas. I noticed that. I'm a little concerned. It's funny how it's feast or famine always in gaming, right? There's almost like no games that come out for months, and then all of a sudden, like, everybody and their cat releases a game. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay. Up there. Whatever, goat. You guys didn't want to give me what I wanted until the very last minute. So we're going to push this really hard. We should actually be able to take off before dark. Well, it's going to be dark when we get to the spaceship. But, yeah. I mean, this has actually been a really good run. Quite happy about it. Quite happy about it. Yep. Must admit, for not having any additional modules on and wearing the older suit, got quite lucky with this one. I'll take luck any day. All right. Don't speak about the time yet. I'm trying to enjoy our late summer for 2 more days. Yes. Well, I mean, summer's not over yet. It is. Officially summer is only another week, but it is. I mean, that's just the way it is. Actually, summer's on another 10 days, right? This is the 11th. So summer doesn't end until the 21st. I mean, summer's still 10 days away, right? I mean, we still have summer. But it was a very wonky summer here. It was a very wonky summer. Like I said, we got over 1,000 millimeters of rain this summer here. Wettest on record. Like, literally, like I'm pretty sure there was only like 5 sunny days in August and July, right? So it was a pretty tough summer. I didn't hardly get anything done outside. Yes, I did get that dirt ordered and moved in and planted just before all the rains arrived. So that did get done, but there was so much other stuff that had to get done and didn't. Now, I mean, it is what it is, as we have Nightbot saying. You know, you don't control Mother Nature. Where am I running? I feel like I'm off target. It gets a little hard in the dark. What can I tell you, people? Yeah. Thanks, Branch, for kicking me into a rock. But yeah, it was a tough summer here. There was a lot of rain, and whatever nice days there were, was like the humidity was like 206%. Like you could barely move outside for 10 minutes. So it was either you were suffering or you were suffering. So it was a pretty tough. It was a pretty tough summer here. Hopefully next summer will be better. Well, I mean, after 1,000 millimeters of rain, I mean, it's got nowheres to go but up, really. But it does make it really tough because now we you know, have had a few nice days in the last few days, but trying to get everything. What is going on here? I am way off target. Trying to get everything done is like. Well, it's just nearly impossible, right? It's kind of one of those things. Okay, yeah, whatever. There, Foghorn, Leghorn. Yeah, we're in the heading in the right direction now. Listen, trees, give me a break. Here we go. Now, I will say Jamie's happy because, of course, it's been winter for him. It's been his winter. So in 10 days, it's basically Jamie's spring for him. And you know, it's a big party down there. Maybe that's my new plan. Maybe my new plan is maybe to come to Australia for a year and just get away from here, right? No, I can imagine not. Unfortunately, heat is a big factor with my IBS, and I can just imagine my stomach like losing its mind. It would not go well. So as much as I'm not happy about how my summer went here, it is what it is. I'll have to take it. I guess it'll be another. We'll deal with it next year. It's, you know, Mother Nature. Like, again. Trust me, when humans figure out how to control that, we are in trouble. Okay, we're back here at the spaceship. Spring started 11 days ago. Well, it didn't. Well, the official equinox isn't until the 21st of September, right? Which means your spring officially doesn't start until the 21st of September, right? The last time I checked, that's how the calendar works. Anyway, nevertheless. Meanwhile, Mr. Johnson is talking about his cat. My cat is releasing a game. He has to buy his own food for a bit. Summer lasts through October. Yes, well, summer. Well, obviously down lower, closer to the equator. Summer, of course, even though it's fall officially on the calendar, the warm temperatures do tend to last. I mean, pretty far into October. I mean, yes. Now I will say, I have run into snow in the Carolinas, like North-South Carolina border. I was in the middle of a snowstorm there at one time. But anyway, I mean, yes, you'll still have plenty of hot days, but those hot days for me are coming to an end fairly soon. And that horse is looking at me, so I'm going to launch this rocket. Yeah, make sure that's on the rockets. Don't leave that behind. Return to station. You betcha. Okay. More monies. We like monies. I know I do. Thank goodness for that. Put him on self-care probation. No mice or lazy birds around anymore. Well, yes, but Mr. O lives on out in not in the urban setting, in the burbs, whereas having a cat around to keep the mice away is not a bad thing. And then of course Mr. Johnson says, well, he's an indoor cat and toothless. The poor toothless cat. Could you see him trying and eat a mouse? Oh, that'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. 7 degrees at night after 2 days. Well, I mean, that's the way it was here. Now, we've had 4 days where it's been quite warm here. But yeah, I mean, August, if it wasn't raining, it was like 12 degrees here, 10 degrees. It was not a good summer. It was not a good summer, people. It was a tough go. It was just a tough go all around. It is what it is. But hopefully, I mean, now that means it's probably winter here is probably going to get pretty rough because when you don't like, and I must admit, we haven't even talked about the hurricane because I got so distracted with the other things. So we do got to talk about the hurricane. We do got to talk about the hurricane. There is a hurricane, Hurricane Lee. They don't know where it's going yet, except that it could possibly come my way. It's a monster at the moment, and that is going to be at the end of the week. We're going to keep an eye on that all week. So, of course, be sure to, it's going to hit 30-plus degrees this week. Holy smokes, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So, hurricane coming up towards the end of the week. We'll keep an eye on it throughout the week as we're playing. Obviously, Starfield is coming up for the next couple of days. And as the hurricane makes progress and they get more detailed analysis on where it's going to go, we'll bring updates on each stream as we have it. So, with that, you should push a thing, Max. Push a thing. Sure, he says. Okay, there we am. I'm Max. This has been Icarus Live, where I've been trying to get some cash together to pay for all my mistakes on last Saturday. And, that's the way it is, people. That's the way it is. It was pretty intense, but we did. Look, we got a couple hundred exotics and 2 speedruns. I must admit, loving the yields. They bumped up the yields. They bumped up the cash money on this, which makes it a good run to once again start cranking out them dollars, right? Because, well, if I'm going to die a half a dozen times, I might as well at least get some way to get my money back. So, of course, in another 3.5 days, I do have this scheduled for Saturday, because that will be when the equipment's back, but I don't know where the hurricane's going to be at. So we'll see how it's going, right? Yeah, Praz, what happened there? Did list not work right? Or does Praz have like a weird symbol in his name and it didn't pick it up? You never know, right? Anyway, on the list, of course, Mr. Johnson, Mr. O, Jamie, Praz. I appreciate the hangout. All the thing as always. It's the thing we do. And, yeah, which, all the stuff. Aw, poor Praz. Praz is like, I didn't show up in list. What happened there? Well, we'll see what happens with the hurricane the whole night. Like I said, as the streams go on this week, I'll provide updates. If it's, I already have I'm well prepared for the hurricane. So I'm not worried about that. The hurricane itself, the destructive part is the big thing, right? So, yes, I would stay safe. There we go. There's Praz's name. There's Praz. Right on. Of course, big thanks to recent subscribers, of course, if they go at the bottom of the screen. And, of course, big thanks to everybody watching. Links are in the description for Discord, Instagram, Twitter. I post there daily. And, of course, the weekly schedule, which just came out yesterday. I usually post on Sunday and or Monday. Yay! Good job, list. All right. With that, I'm off to go have a bite to eat. And I'll be back tomorrow with some Starfield. And we'll hopefully won't have all the bad news about hurricanes and stuff trying to blow down my house like the wolf. I will see you on the next one. Take care.